I know that it looks like I start all of my videos with my pugs, but it's true. Today I'm going to start crocheting my friend a fishnet jumper, if that's what you'd call it. Carys, this is for you. It's her 18th birthday, March the 18th, so I need to finish this quickly so that I can give it to her on her birthday, and hopefully she likes it, and hopefully this will be an easy ride. Though, knowing most of my videos, it probably won't be, so we're probably in for a wild one. Let's start crocheting. I really struggled to choose a colour for her top because I previously made her black fingerless gloves for her Christmas present. So I wanted to stay along the same line because the fingerless gloves that I made her were also sort of fishnet style. But I didn't want to do black because I thought black would be a bit dark and a bit boring. And I know that Carys, she loves colour, but I wanted to do something that would be quite neutral so that she could wear it with whatever she wanted to. So I've kind of gone in the middle, and I've chosen this sort of beige brown colour. So I'm hoping she likes it. I think it's a nice colour. Hopefully it will look good and it will go with anything. That's the teleporting dog.
Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, I don't wanna jinx it, baby.
Last night, as you saw, I did some crochet of this piece that I'm doing. This is what I've done so far. Apparently this is the front panel. And then I did a neck hole. And now I'm carrying on up here. I had to add some extra chain stitches to the neck hole, and I don't know if it's because I've got a fat head, though I don't think I do. I thought I had a small head, but I literally couldn't, from what she said to do, I couldn't get it over my head like this, so I had to add some more. But I think that because I added some more, I've like messed it up a little bit, but I'm not really sure. I'm just winging it now. It's like that, and then you get the sleeves. I don't really know how to explain it. I'll try it on properly in a bit. Oh yeah, so the reason I think that I've messed it up a little bit is because I did the neck hole, and I counted how many holes there were along the bottom, and there were 16, and now afterwards I've added, and there's now 18. Can you see how it's going out? But I don't know if it's gonna, is it gonna say, if it's gone out and then it carries on going up, that's fine. But if I keep expanding, that might look a bit dodgy. So I'm just gonna count them real quick. I think we're okay. So there's actually 19, I got that wrong. There's 19 across here, and the last 3 rows that I've done, they've all just got 19, so I'm hoping that they'll just stay going up. I'm just going to carry on doing loads more rows basically and try and make this even, and then I'll update you and then probably try and put it on and make it look a bit nicer than what I've just done now, seeing as I'm wearing a coat.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. Giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly.
Okay, so I've done both sides now. They're both even, and I'm looking at it now, and all I'm thinking about is it might be a bit small. I mean, look at it. It doesn't even, like, my shoulders end about here. I mean, I've got very broad shoulders, so I'm not sure if maybe that's into it, but I don't think they're that broad. I can't imagine they'd make that much of a difference when making clothes. The way that you do the sleeves is by doing it like that, and you just do it outwards. I don't know how to explain that very well, but so you grab that and you do that under your armpit. I want it to be stretched so that you can actually see it. I think I'm just going to carry on. I usually do that. I just carry on, hope for the best, and usually it either ends out utterly shit or it's pretty good. I've realised that I just don't have any in between. So, I've done the top bit now, I just need to do the sleeves. Should be easy, right? Yeah, easy. This has all been so easy so far. Oh, I also thought that to make it my own a little bit, that I'd add like a little collar. This might not happen. I thought it'd be cool to add like a collar around the bottom, a collar around the bottom of your chest, and also a collar around your wrist. And I don't know, maybe I could do that in like a different colour. Could do that in like white maybe, or I would just keep it the same. Oh well, we'll see. Put on the crochet top. It's looking pretty good. I've started on the sleeve. I like it. It doesn't, you would not be wearing it with this t-shirt underneath, and I have tried it on without, and it does look pretty good. The only problem is that it's quite tight. I want these holes to be like bigger, so like that. The sleeve's looking nice. It's coming along. The sleeve is taking a lot longer than I thought it would take. I'm not worried about the sleeve and the holes because what I'm going to do is I'm going to purposely do it a bit short, and I'll do it where you can put your middle finger through one of the holes and it will like keep it all stretched down your arm. So I think it'll look really cool. I don't know, it's not the most comfortable, like it's okay. I probably should have done it a little bit bigger. But we'll see. If it doesn't fit Carys, I'll make her another one. But I hope it fits her. I'm having a good time. I like doing this sort of mesh stitch thing. I've done 2 gloves using this. So it's only right that I'm making a t-shirt. It's a couple days later and I think I've done the sleeve. And as per, I am running out of wool again, but I'm hoping that I'll have enough. Just. It's pretty cool. So there's the head hole, my hand's through the head hole. And there's the sleeve. Pretty good. I'm going to put this on. I've put on a black t-shirt. I know I've got the stripes, but just ignore that to try and make it easier to see what it actually looks like. So, this is the sleeve so far. See, if you look, it's not actually the right length. It doesn't come up to where it's meant to, but I want it to stretch because of how cool... Sorry if you have trypophobia, by the way. I didn't really think of that. But if you have trypophobia, you shouldn't be watching this video. But if you don't, carry on watching, please. I'd love the views, but you know, it's not all about views, eh? I wanted to make it a little contraption so that she can put her middle finger in it, which will then keep it down and make sure that it looks all nice and long. Because I think that looks really cool, but I don't know if it's comfortable. I was doing this in the car on the way to rugby, which was really funny because my dad was taking the piss out of me because it's just quite a juxtaposition really. I was going on the rugby to go and basically like smash people, but I was sat there doing crochet in the car. I mean, the car journey was like an hour and a half, so I might as well have done something with it. I think for now I'm gonna, it looks like I've got a bra on, it's quite funny. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. I think I'm gonna do the other sleeve now, and then I'm gonna do all like the nitty gritty bits, you know, because I want to add a neckline because this looks ridiculous. Look, come on. I was also thinking of adding like an inch to rim around the bottom of just like single crochet. As of right now, I think this looks pretty cool. It'd be cool if I can like stretch it down a little bit. I do want to maybe try and do that, maybe pin it into a position. My mum was talking to me about how in knitting they call it blocking, where they wet the piece that you've made and then bang it into shape. Don't quote me on that, I'm not sure, but I might have a look into it for this. But now I'm just going to do the other sleeve and we'll just see how it goes. You guessed it. We have reached the point in the video where something inevitably goes wrong. And for this video, which I had actually already foreshadowed, is the fact that I have run out of wool. And I don't have any wool to replace it with. I also don't know where I bought the wool. In fact, I think that it was my mum's wool that she got in like a set with like loads of different colours. So I don't even know what I'm going to do. I'll show you how much I've done. I have done this much of the other sleeve. And I feel like because it's not that much, could I maybe possibly get away with it being an asymmetrical top where it's got like one long sleeve and then one short sleeve, but then is that just going to look really stupid? Do I just change colour, maybe just carry on with a white, but then that's kind of obvious that I've run out of wool. Questions. Oh, sorry, I've got my dog with me, of course. And I've got the other one. Do you like his jumper? He got it for Christmas. I'm really annoyed because I was so desperate to finish the top today, or at least finish the other sleeve today. Obviously this has completely stopped my progress, so I think what I'm going to do is what I usually do, and that is go and talk to my mum and see if she can give me some ideas and help me. And once I've done that, I will come back to you and update you on what I'm going to do. I'm back, and what I've done is I've gotten this wool. It's purple, this lighting is making it look really dodgy. So I've got this purple wool that goes really nicely with the brown. I think what I'm going to do is just carry on the sleeve as if nothing's happened. And then I'll also go do sort of the bit of the collar around the neck and around the other sleeve and the chest. So hopefully it'll kind of link together. Fingers crossed. We'll see. If I don't like it, I can just undo it. always, it is a lot later now and I have finally finished doing both sleeves. So it's very, very nearly done now, so I'm really pleased. I set out to do what I wanted to do today, which was to finish the other sleeve, and the purple looks really good. It goes really nicely with the brown. I'll try it on in the morning, see what I actually think. I must say, it was pretty annoying doing crochet when you have such a big bulky thing attached. I've never actually made anything this big, and this is actually very small. I think it was more so just when I was doing these sleeves, because I was doing it in the round, I had to keep rotating it. But obviously because I've done this whole massive thing that looks a bit like it could be a scarf, no, it could be a scarf. It just felt really annoying to have to just keep picking it up, which I know is like first world problems, but it was something with crochet that I've never experienced before. It's looking good though. I'm happy with it. I'm pleased. It's kind of my first sort of t-shirty looking thing. It's not the worst. It's definitely not the best. It's definitely not the neatest, but I'm learning and I feel like I'm getting a lot quicker with this actually. I definitely did the second sleeve a lot faster than the first sleeve, and I'm kind of now just on the finishing touches, so we're on the home stretch, thank God. It's the next day and I've done both sleeves. I also, last night, I did part of the trim of the purple around the bottom, but I've decided that I don't think that just one round is enough, so I might do another one or another 2 rounds on top of that so you can see it a bit clearer. I think it looks really nice. I'm really pleased. I think it's quite good because they're both complementary. It's also not too much of a contrast, it's so in your face, but it's enough that you notice it. And hopefully once I've added the purple around the bottom, around the neck and around both sleeves, it'll kind of look like it was meant to be like that. I really want to finish it tonight because I'm excited to move on to some other projects. Rows around here, around the bottom, around the top, and then I will come back and hopefully it will be the finishing show. So I'm here with Lucy and I'm making her model the crochet top.
Hi!
It's been stretched down at the front, which I've been meaning to do, and it looks really good. These are the sleeves.
Gorgeous.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for modelling it, Lucy.
You're welcome.
Let's say goodbye.
Bye.